front of me here two swatches of garter stitch, which I've laid side by side in order to demonstrate seaming them together. And what's important to notice about the garter stitch is that an easy way to remember it is just smiles and frowns. And when you look at the structure of each stitch, you have the bottom of the stitch here, which curves up, and that's our smile, and then you have the top portion of the stitch which curves down, and that's what we call our frown. So what you do is you work your way up the seam, seaming smiles on one side and frowns on the other. So if you look at this side, you can see we have this smile, all the way up, and then on the opposite side you see that we have the top of the stitch, or the frown, here, here, and here, and you would just work your way up seaming. So in order to start, what you're going to do is work from the very corner and create a join. So you'll go from the bottom of the piece through the top, pull your yarn through, and then you're going to go on the opposite side, again, very corner, bottom to top. And then just pull it a little bit tight. So now what I'm going to do is go into that very first smile here on the right side, and I'm going to just take my darning needle and go up and through. And then I'm going to work my way to the next side and go through this stitch here, which is the frown. So on the right I'll be working the frowns, and on the left I'll be working the smiles. And again, it's just the bottom and the top of that stitch. So I'm going to go back to the next smile, pull my darning needle right through it. Then I'm going to go this side, go to that next frown. And we're using a contrasting yarn color just so that you can really see it well. My next smile is here. I'm going to go up. And eventually you'll work your way all the way up, and you will pull this tight so that you can see here where we've created the seam, because we're using contrasting yarn, but when you do it in the same yarn color, it's going to look seamless and flow across the garter stitch. So this is particularly helpful to know as a skill, especially on sweaters where you have a garter stitch edge and you're seaming those edges together.